Hi there, this is Ranjit and welcome to my YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/KikiRanjit. And in this video, we're going to do the unboxing and have a first look at this Samsung Galaxy Trend. And this phone was just launched today, that is 21st September. And this is an entry-level budget-oriented Android phone by Samsung. It's a dual SIM Android phone. And the striking thing with this phone is the screen size. It sports a 4-inch screen and the pricing, as you can see, MRP pricing quoted here is 9,610, but I purchased it from Faisal Communications for just 8,200 rupees. And it gives us a brief info about it. It's powered by a 1 GHz processor. It has a 4-inch screen, a 3 megapixel rear-facing camera, dual SIM, Android, Wi-Fi certified, and the model name is GTS7392. So let's quickly break the seal and let's see the contents of this box, and we'll also do the first boot for this device. So this is the Samsung Galaxy Trend, and we have the handset itself. Let me take that out. We'll come back to it a bit later. Let's see what else do we get. Opens like this, and it says the model number, and I'm expecting nothing special but the basic accessories that we get. And we get the charger, and it's a Samsung branded charger. The micro USB cable is attached to that. We also get a pair of headsets with microphone and a button to take or end calls. This is also Samsung branded. And we have the battery. The battery is actually a good thing. It has a 1500 milliampere battery, which should give decent talk time and standby time with this Trend. So this is the handset, and let me show you the same. We have this, actually it's not totally black, it is kind of a dark blue color. Let me take out this protective cover, and let's also pry open the back cover. We have an indent here. It's plastic back cover like all other Samsung phones, and it's a dual SIM Android phone. It accepts micro SIM, and we can also add a micro SD card up to 32 GB to expand the storage. The internal storage is 4 gigs, and we'll boot this phone now and let's have a first look at the same. The rear facing camera, as I said, is a 3 megapixel shooter, but we don't have any LED flash on this Galaxy Trend. So we have the power button over here, so let's try to do the first boot for this device. And it gave me haptic feedback, and it says Trend, the model number. By the time it boots, let me give you a physical overview. It's booting, and on the top we have the 3.5mm headphone jack. On this end we have the power button. It's a little bit small, I would say, and nothing else. On the bottom we have the micro USB slot that will be used for charging the phone. We have the microphone hole over here, and on this end we have the volume rocker. Behind we have the 3 megapixel camera opening for the speakers, Samsung branding, and nothing else. So it has booted, so let us quickly set it up. And the RAM on this Galaxy Trend is 512 MB. I'll just quickly skip these settings. So I'm adding my Wi-Fi network, and many of the sites are mistakenly saying that it has a dual core processor, but the box just said that it has a 1 GHz single core processor. We'll look at it a bit later. And we are almost done now. It also offers Dropbox, and the device is ready to use. So this will be the first boot of this device, and the display initial impressions looks decent. Let me see and adjust the brightness, and let me lower the brightness. Does not look that it looks like it has auto brightness sensor. And let's look at the Android version also that we get with this one. And let's go to about the device, and it comes with the Android version 4.1.2, that is Jelly Bean, so that's decent. Yeah, it's not the latest version of Android. It's 4.1.2. That's what we get. And let's also look at the storage that we get. We have 4 GB of storage, internal storage, and out of that available space is 2.26 GB. So that's decent, I would say. Much better than the Sony Xperia M, which has very limited internal storage. And you can also add a micro SD card up to 32 GB. So storage for the price, I would say it's decent. Let's look at the display options. Brightness, yeah, it does not have any auto brightness sensor, so you need to manually adjust the brightness here from this one. And let's show the battery percentage. Obviously it has Bluetooth 3 is what it has. And let's look again. We had some motion controls, so let me again go back. Let's see what motion controls are offered on this phone. It's the basic motion controls, smart alert, and we can just turn the phone. If you don't want to pick up the phone, you can just turn it and it'll mute. So we do have some smart motion options on this phone. It's the basic. And let me try this gesture. Yeah, we have can add up to 7 home screens. That's the standard with Samsung phones. That's the same with this one. And this is the app tray, and these are the apps that were pre-installed on this phone. Google specific apps. This is T-Memo, that is Samsung app for taking memos. Chat On is also there. And not a lot of bloatware, so Samsung did not add a lot of junk and bloatware, so that's a good thing. And these are the widgets that are preloaded on the phones. Quite a few widgets are preloaded on the phone, so that's nice. And we are connected right now. We have the Chrome browser also pre-installed, so let's quickly just open that up. Let me quickly adjust the brightness. And this is the keyboard that we get. It's a little bit tiny, but again, for 4-inch phone, I would say decent enough. Let's go to our website, that's tech2buzz.com. The screen resolution is okay, I would say. The screen resolution that we get is 480 by 800. Again, that's pretty decent for the price, I would say. Viewing angles are okay-ish, I would say. It's okay when you look directly like this, but when you start tilting the phone, the viewing angles fade in quickly. Pinch to zoom looks smooth, I would say, yeah. It is taking a little bit of time to render. When we pinch in and pinch out, possibly it's due to the limited amount of RAM. We have just 512 MB of RAM on this phone. I'll be testing the browser a lot more in my full review. So that's it for now for this quick hands-on and unboxing for this Samsung Galaxy Trend. I'll also be doing a full in-depth review with this phone shortly. So if you have any particular questions regarding this phone, do post them in the comment section and I'll try to include them in my full review. Thank you. This is Ranjit and I hope to see you in my next video.